Hey everybody, hi! How is everybody doing? So we're about 35-ish minutes into this really awesome baking event, and I hope that you are absolutely loving it so far. And I'm really excited to tell you about my little piece because this was one of the biggest reasons why it took me, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this info? It took me 3 years to join because I was convinced I didn't have the time. So, a little bit about myself. My name is Lauren Floyd. I live in Norman, Oklahoma, and I started Scentsy in 2015. I have 2 small children and an awesome husband, so they keep me super busy all in themselves. But just like me, one of the things that really held me back from joining was feeling like there was absolutely no way I could work this into my life. And you know what? Here's the thing. That's a legitimate concern. I mean, that's a really good question to ask. Like, how in the world could I possibly do this? We live in an absolutely crazy culture as far as business is concerned. Can you think of one person who just sits around and twiddles their thumbs all day? Oh, I'm getting low battery. Hold on. Can you think of one person that just sits around and does nothing? No, we are all so busy. So what I'm really hoping to bring to you tonight is I'm hoping to inspire you with the understanding that Scentsy is something that structurally, it is something that molds into your life. It's not something that you cram into your life, if that makes sense. Hi, how are you, Sierra? I'm so glad to see you. Yay. So Scentsy is something that complements what you're already doing, and it's not something that you're just adding to your schedule. And I'm going to give you my story as an example of how I realized that for myself and what finally got me to pull the trigger after Candy Hine asking me for 3 years, which is ridiculous. Please don't wait that long to join. But okay, so when she first started asking me, I really did want to join, but in my head, Scentsy was doing a whole bunch of home parties, like, just gathering up stuff and going to people's houses and doing the shows and all this stuff. That in my head was what Scentsy was. And I'm like, I just can't commit to that. I have 2 small children. I stay home with them, and that is not a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I just don't think I have the time. So Candy asked me 3 years, like I said, 3 years after she started asking, she asked if I wanted to do a really quick, fun Facebook party. And I was like, okay, why not? And I tried it. Guys, it went great. It was wonderful. I achieved the very first award that you can achieve as a consultant because of that party, because I joined and I was able to take those orders and make them my own. And that's when I realized something, and this is what I really want you to take away from this. I was correct in thinking that I did not have time to do a whole bunch of parties, okay? I was correct that is not something I have time to do because it's not. I mean, I guess I could make the time, but I'd have to sacrifice too much time with my family to run my business like that. What I was incorrect in was assuming that Scentsy is this rigid structure that I have to go to and I have to fit its mold in order to make it work. That is where I realized, my goodness, I do have the time, because Scentsy is something that met me where I was at. I knew I can't do the whole home party, doing all the events. I know I can't do that, but what I can do is I can be where I'm already at, and that's on Facebook with my friends. I can do that, and I can do that with my family, and I do not have to sacrifice that time. And you better believe I signed up the second that finally clicked. That's where I was at. And let me tell you, my commitments that don't have anything to do with Scentsy, they have not decreased. I'm still home with the kids. I'm now homeschooling them. I work part-time doing marketing and communications for my church. Those 2 things by themselves is, that could be the only thing I do. And so what I love about Scentsy is I am still reaching and moving towards goals, but on paper, I really don't have time to do Scentsy. Homeschooling and doing the marketing stuff, that's enough in itself. But guess what? I do have time to do Scentsy because Scentsy is there, and Scentsy is whatever I want to make it to be. When you join, some things that you're going to realize is the awesome training that we get as consultants. It teaches you how to work smart, and it teaches you how to work consistently. It doesn't teach you how to work long, okay? Because of those other things in my life, Scentsy still can't be 100% all I do. It just can't. But I'm still hitting goals. In this last 12 months, I hit my first 2 incentives. So that was a huge thing for me because I'm telling you what, you know, it's a fun thing that I get to do, but it's not the only thing I do, but it is something that still works in my life because I love it and I see how I can make it work for me. So I am telling you, if time is it, I promise you, you don't have to worry about that because it is so flexible and you have so much support with this group in teaching you the best ways to run your business because you have people all over the place running them 1,000 different ways with 1,000 different awesome ways to do things and you don't have to just settle on one. So, oh my goodness, I hope you hear my heart on this. I hope you realize how absolutely awesome this opportunity is and I hope you do not wait one more night to sign up for Scentsy. That's the main thing that I'm hoping that you do. So, enjoy the rest of the evening. I am so glad I got to talk to you guys. Have a good night and I very much hope that I will get to see your lovely names pop up as a welcome on our team page. So, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.